Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, April 17th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I value who I am. And today we have Mars finishing up in Cancer. Now today is technically for much of the world Mars's final day in Cancer, and we're not going to have that shift until tomorrow. Mars will move into Leo at 9:21 p.m. Pacific time. So we're going to talk about Mars back in Leo in tomorrow's scope because I will have it up before Mars shifts. But just know the shift is imminent. That being said, if you are a moon child, I have decided I would rather call Cancer's moon children moon beings. What do you like better? Moon child or moon beings? Moon beings. If you are a moon being, you may feel a little cranky with Mars at this 29th degree. If you have some strong 29-degree energy, if you have some strong Cancer, you may feel this energy at 29. I've been getting reports from people with loved ones that their moon children are cranky. So just know that. And that's part of what this energy is here for. It's to emote. I know Mars can feel very frustrated when it doesn't know what to do with its feelings. And Mars needs some movement. So I know Cancer or moon beings energy is more about like, let's climb in bed. But if you are in bed, there are movements that you can make. Just kind of like rocking yourself gently can help you move through these energies. So be aware of that. Top of the cards today is the creativity card, which is the Empress. This has been showing up quite a bit this week. And I think it's because we're being called to mother ourselves through this. Cancer can be a very nurturing and mothering energy. That being said, on top of that, we're also finishing up Sun in Aries. We're down to Thursday and Friday with Sun in Aries and then half a day of Saturday. So about approximately, depending where you live. So we're winding up this transit at the same time. Now it's interesting to me that we're not going to have all the fire all at once. I think that's probably good because I feel like the universe is wanting us to kind of stay like low and slow with things and not get too far ahead of ourselves and not get too fired up reactive with these energies. So low and slow can be a good motto. But our energy mantra today is appreciating who you are, valuing who you are. And there's another interesting transit happening today that feels like kind of like a double of this. So Aries energy is reminding us like who you are is important. Like you came to be you. Part of the mission, part of your purpose is just to allow yourself to be divinely you. But aligning with that is Lilith back in Scorpio, and Lilith is aligning with Vesta. And Vesta is the goddess of hearth and home. But when I think of Vesta energy in our charts, I often think of it being our inner light. I'm speaking a little bit differently because I forgot I put a load of laundry in and it is being noisy right now. So I'm competing with the washing machine. You may not hear it, but I do. So I'm not yelling at you. Anyway, Lilith conjunct Vesta in Scorpio. And Vesta is reminding us that sometimes our inner light, Vesta conjunct Lilith, our inner light does not look like what other people want it to look like. And that's good. And it's okay. So be aware that that may be showcased. That might come up today. And be aware where you may hold some shame around parts of yourself. For instance, talking loudly. You might have been criticized for it. I've been criticized for it at times when I get excited and talk loudly. I've also been told I talk too quietly, so, can't win. But just being myself over here. But with this Scorpio Vesta, it's learning to appreciate these other parts of yourselves that maybe others don't always appreciate. Lilith reminds us to go our own way, do your own thing, align with your soul. And so I love that that's happening on this I Am Appreciation Day. We also have the moon continuing in Sagittarius. The moon in Sagittarius is going to be opening the day with an opposition to Jupiter. But I feel like sometimes oppositions, if we're not embroiled in like tug of war energy, can be very expansive. So today is a day to see the world as your oyster. Like, what is out there? Where is the treasure? And the treasure might be seeing a bee land on a flower. That's very treasuring. It might be seeing little sprouts come up in your garden. It might be hearing I love you from your daughter. It might be your cats being wackadoodles in the background. Whatever that is, whatever it may be, connect in. See where you can expand in the goodness and in the beauty and what feels good and nurturing to you. Like I said, Mars moving into Leo, 9:21 p.m. Pacific time. It has been in Cancer since September, minus a little jaunt into Leo. I think it was about probably a month in Leo. So this is a really long time that we have been activated through our feels. So this is going to be a relief. And again, I feel like Mars moving back into Leo is another piece of the puzzle that's helping this year activate and get us moving more so. So I do feel like this is going to feel really good. But one more day of feeling our way through the feels. We also have the moon squaring Venus. So, you know, oh, this is so funny. I should probably listen to this too. Okay, so what popped into my head with this is like how I said, like, look for the beauty. One time my sister was bending over to smell the roses and she stepped on a snake and it bit her, and it was a non-venomous snake. It was okay. She was fine. But moon in Sagittarius squaring Venus feels a little bit like that. Don't go overboard with the pleasure. Now, this isn't saying like, oh, just look outside, don't go for a hike. But it's kind of honoring your own boundaries in this energy, making sure you're practicing self-care. If not, you may find yourself feeling a little cranky in this energy. Sometimes Sagittarius can take things too far. I say to you as a Sagittarius myself, Jupiter and Gemini can just throw open those boundaries. So please take it easy. Remember, Mars in Cancer needs a little, bedtime. Just go rock yourself. Okay. Oh, I love this popping up as well. This is the Hangman card in traditional tarot, but I really love this as vision. It's a reminder to look at things with different perspective, but it's also a reminder to call in vision. Now, Mercury has shifted into the sign of Aries. Thank you, brain. And it will be meeting up with Neptune. It has not yet done that as of this recording. But all of this is calling us to vision. So nurturing that vision away from the trauma. We spend so much time dwelling in the trauma, dwelling in what doesn't work, dwelling in that we don't leave enough time to nurture what we want to ripen into our lives. So watch that. We also have the Shouldy card. It's a reversed Shouldy card. So watch for where you find yourself shoulding upon yourself and limiting your ideas. Now, I know I'm so Libraing this, right? Like, go be expensive, but not too much. Don't should on yourself, but still keep it mellow. You got to find your own balance in this energy. I'm really feeling that calling. Now, that's interesting because Libra is the opposite sign of Aries, and sometimes the remedy for any given sign is their opposition. So lean into that Libra today to help support all of this. This card popped up right now, and a song popped into my head, Fatboy Slim. I think the whole lyrics are like right here, right now. But it's a reminder to be in the presence of this, because it is in the present that we can create so much. So this says, stay in the present. Don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more can come than can be handled in each and every moment. So love that for today. Again, it's a reminder, like, find that balance for yourself and honor it. Besides that, we're going to leave it there. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and May your guiding light be strong, and know that you can trust your process. Namaste.